Jai Shri Krishna. So on the 22nd of August, we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. That is when we bring Ganeshji to our home and treat him like an esteemed guest by cooking for him, by inviting our friends and worshipping him morning and night. So I thought maybe we should get acquainted with him. I have a lot of notes that I have collected over the years, tried to compress them, tried to put them together. So let me share them with you, maybe over maybe 2 or 3 videos, whatever happens, so that you know him by the time Ganesh Chaturthi comes. So Lord Ganesh was born on the 4th day of the bright fortnight of the month of Magh, Chatur. It means 4. He controls the 8 directions of the cosmos. The Gana means to count. The science of astrology is dependent on numbers, hence Lord Ganesh is the master of astrology. No wonder that one worships Lord Ganesh before embarking on anything auspicious. Those who would like to fast on Ganesh Chaturthi start their series of fasting a few days earlier. Ganpatiji sits one foot on the ground and the other folded up. This posture means that while we must operate in the world, one must be constantly aligned to our spiritual nature. And that is also what I generally say for Uttran, that is Makar Sankranti, that when we do the kites, it is a similar thing that though you may be grounded, you have to be grounded on the earth, but yet our spirit should soar to the skies. Lord Ganesh's big ears denote that he can hear and understand Vedantic truth. His big head reminds us that we are spiritual creatures, so we must think big. His small mouth denotes that he talks less. So must we. Talk less and listen more. That difficult, but that's what we do. We should be doing. His small eyes urge us to focus. The long trunk of an elephant has the quality of being able to uproot a tree and at the same time pick up a tiny needle from a haystack. This is again a quality attributed to the Lord, as we believe that in spite of his great power, the tiniest creature does not pass unnoticed by him. The mouse, though small, can play havoc. Ganeshji has him under his control. Small eyes could also mean that he's got a subtle vision. The prasad offered to Lord Ganesha symbolizes material and spiritual wealth. As the Lord's mode of transport, the rat increases the difficult task that a spiritual person faces when treading on the way of the Almighty. Okay, Lord Ganesha's large belly denotes prosperity and that he digests all the good and bad in the world. The planet Mars and Ganpati are considered to have the same complexion. On Ganesh Chaturthi, frequencies from Mars and Ganesh reach the earth. Ganeshji holds in his 4 hands an axe to cut off evil and worldly attachments. A rope pulls his disciples closer to the spiritual path. The rosary beads remind one to continuously strive towards the real knowledge. It is believed that Ganpati should always face east, whether decorative or worship, but I won't go too much into that. I don't believe too much in superstition. I believe more in love. I don't believe too much in rules and regulations. Though there is some truth to it, I cannot deny it. I'm sure the Pandits know about it, but in my mind, and I have heard also, that love surpasses a lot of all this. And one of the hands is held up in a posture of blessing. So may the Lord Ganesh bestow his grace upon all of you. Now, this wonderful custom was popularized by Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak to bring together the Hindustanis during the British rule. Originally, worshipping Lord Ganesha was a family affair. Wet clay was fashioned into symbolic Ganesh form, placed on the left hand and worshipped with the chanting of mantras followed by the rituals. The idol was immersed in the well or a pound. A devout Hindu believes that what came from the earth should return there. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to call Ganpati 1, and there is so many more notes which I shall be recording subsequently, and hopefully I will finish most of the notes by by the 22nd of August, by which time you will be reasonably well acquainted with Ganpati. So until tomorrow, maybe, you take care and God bless.